Imagine a place where every 15 seconds somebody dies of AIDS-related disease, where millions of children are orphaned by AIDS and millions die of it. In a small village in western Kenya, death from AIDS is so common that people have come to accept it as part of life. But in one tiny village, a group of girls, all AIDS orphans and victims, are learning to live with the virus. A remarkable woman named Jemima Odo uses music and dance to teach them AIDS prevention, treatment, and living strong against AIDS. Jemima's survival is nothing short of a miracle. She was close to death from AIDS-related disease, her weight down to 70 pounds, when one day she got angry. Angry at losing neighbors and friends, angry at the resignation she saw in her village, angry at watching her husband James and her son die on the same day. And that's when she discovered a secret weapon against AIDS. It's a product called Pure Purifier of Water, a powder that turns filthy, contaminated water into clean, safe drinking water. Pure is saving lives in places like Jemima's village, where the only sources of drinking water are filled with bacteria, viruses, and parasites. Parasites that chlorine alone can't remove. Diseases caused by these parasites are mild in healthy adults, but may be incurable in people with AIDS. Safe water is so important because people with AIDS get sick very easily and die. But when they use Pure, they are able to get out of bed and go on with their activities. A Centers for Disease Control study on people living with AIDS in nearby Uganda showed that providing safe drinking water dramatically reduced diarrheal illness. Jemima began drinking Pure treated water before she had access to AIDS medicines, and she credits Pure for her miraculous health turnaround. Today, she is determined to keep her fellow villagers alive. She teaches AIDS prevention and empowerment for girls. She helped erase the stigma against AIDS testing by being tested herself, then publicly announcing she had AIDS. Today, more than 800 villagers have been tested. She cares for 30 AIDS orphans, including 9 of her own grandchildren, and Jemima sells Pure to support her growing family.
That is my work in Siaya District Hall.
Pure is made by Procter & Gamble, which has committed $3 million to distributing Pure in Africa through its Children's Safe Drinking Water program. Partnering with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CARE, Rotary Atlanta, and the social marketing firm PSI, P&G provides Pure at cost to local women's groups who sell it directly or through local distributors like Jemima.
This one is treated. It is nice to drink. If you use this one, you cannot get diarrhea.
Jemima is passionate about her work selling Pure and grateful to those who have helped bring the product to Kenya.
I must thank those who make PA, because you know in this area, people are dying because of diarrhea.
Today, these children have hope in their fight against HIV/AIDS. Through the efforts of a courageous woman and the gift of life-saving, safe drinking water, they are living, and living positively, with HIV/AIDS.